Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my brand new shiny baby. I can't believe I'm actually even doing it. This is a complete and utter dream of mine. My name is Jakki. Welcome to the Jakki Club, a little homely haven that you can come to for all your hints, tips, tricks, hacks. Got a little series going on here to kick things off for you to get to know me and for hopefully me to get to know you. It is the top 10 series. Now don't be fooled, this is not going to be one of your average top 10s, top 10 films, top 10 songs, blah 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 blah. This is going to be real talk. This is where we cozy up together with a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a few snacks, maybe even a red wine, depending on what time of day it is. And we talk real talk. Girls and guys, totally welcome. We're going to be talking top 10 periods. I said it. I know what you're thinking, depending on what time you're listening to this. But it's the thing. It happens every month, and it's, for most part, horrific. So we're going to talk about hints, tricks, tips, hacks, how to basically get yourself through it as a human and still be a badass bitch. And TTC, trying to conceive. It's a horrible subject, but we've got to get through it together. Parenting, I'm not a parent. One day when if I become a parent, which I hope I do, I can't wait. But I know it's a struggle. I have 3 sisters and a brother, and they all have kids, and I'm a very active auntie. Other things are going to be top 10 tricks, tips, hacks on how to get through lockdown. I know I said it, lockdown, but it's a thing. We're in our second one, and I'm here to tell you that if we can get through the first one, we can get through the second one. Please join me. I'm really delighted that you're here, and subscribe to my video. Subscribe to my channel, and we can sit down together, have a coffee, and just chat. I can't wait to hear your comments. Let's get into it. Hi guys, so let's kick things off with my number one in no particular order. It is Nicole Guerriero. Now, the reason why I love her channel is because I originally went there for her hair and makeup skills. She is phenomenal. I take a lot of tips from her, from skincare to the ways to apply a foundation, colouring. I have a little bit of an olive tinge to my skin, so it very much suits me to watch her because we have very similar skin tones, and we would obviously have very similar foundation colours and things like that. So I definitely, when I first moved here, needed inspiration when it came to hair and makeup. I'd certainly lost my way in that regard, so Nicole Guerriero brought me back to hair and beauty heaven. So she is my number one. Like I said, Nicole Guerriero, go give her a watch. She is very funny, very real, and like I said, it's all about her face really and her hair. She has phenomenal hair and phenomenal makeup. Number 2 is going to be the wonderful, honest, real talk Demi Donnelly. I couldn't even tell you how I found this person, but she came up on my suggested YouTube column, as they say, the scroll has suggested to you, and I always dip into those. I think that they're a great way to discover new people, and I think it's a great part of the algorithm of YouTube. So Demi Donnelly, I found her, don't even ask me why. She is amazing for plus size, people with big boobs. You know, she does fantastic hauls and beauty regimes and things like that, but she's just really brutally honest about it, and that is what I love about her. She is not your average size. She's not, I hope she doesn't mind me saying, but she's not like a model-esque but she is incredibly honest and incredibly real, and I love her. And she's recently started a second channel with her fiance Sean, The Daily Dose of Us, and it is really, really funny, really entertaining. I do find the more that the couples are involved, the funnier they are, just to see the dynamic of the relationship, and they certainly don't disappoint. So if you're looking for a little bit of real talk, plus size, big boobs, kind of hauls and clothing, and kind of the ways to navigate around that, then I definitely would give her a watch. Also a lot of long-term relationship advice. She's been in a relationship with her partner Sean for a really long time, and it's actually lovely to watch. So yeah, highly recommend. Number 3, Zoe Sugg. If you don't know Zoe Sugg on YouTube, you probably are new to YouTube, or you have been living under a rock. She is certainly in the United Kingdom, in the UK, the top YouTuber. She's been going a really, really long time. I'd say she was definitely one of the trailblazers for vlogging, talking into the camera, talking about things and normal things, what you bought at the shops, clothing hauls, trying on things, beauty hacks, you name it, she's probably done it. And she's done all the kind of funny videos all in between as well, the prank videos and the first time videos and things like that. So she is she's in there because it's hard not to do a top 10 YouTubers and not put her in. She is one of the absolute originals, certainly in England. So yeah, she's definitely up there. She has a fantastic relationship as well, with her partner, who's also a YouTuber, and that's lovely to see that evolve as well. She has a beautiful home which she fully renovated herself, and she has cool taste. So I would 100% give her a look. Number 4, and this is a difficult one. There's so many for me personally, but to keep it real, number 4 is quite a recent one that I have found, but I absolutely adore her. Her name is Emma's Rectangle on YouTube. I really like the name. She first popped up on my suggested because of my fitness journey that I was going on. She maybe like 2 years ago, I think, maybe now, went on this incredible fitness journey, health and fitness journey, and she was kind of, I'd probably say maybe like a 14 or a 16, and she is now probably an 8 to a 10. She looks phenomenal. I think that the great thing about Emma is that she has this real balance when it comes to fitness and things like that. She eats the most incredible food, and she truly believes that if you prep and prepare good nourishing food, you can still make it taste unbelievable. And honestly, it really does look delish. So yeah, really love her. So if you're looking for those fitness and health tips, then I definitely think she's the one for you. I do really take inspiration from her editing skills as well. She probably is, from what I can see, the most hardworking YouTuber on the planet. She seems to just be on the go and be severely motivated always, and I just think that's lovely. I just think that's great. I just think girl power, just fucking go for it. And yeah, she's made a success for herself, and she's also renovating a house as well, and she's doing a phenomenal job. It's a steady, slow process for her because it's just her, but it's looking great. I love it, and I think she's got lovely top taste. So yeah, she's a great one. Fitness, health, food. She loves baking, and yeah, if you're looking to be savagely motivated as you sit on your couch with your cup of tea, but you know, the next day. Number 5 is a recent one for me. Desi Perkins is my number 4. She has been around for a really long time. She is a beautiful woman. She is a MUA, I think, by trade, and she can certainly do her makeup. She's absolutely beautiful. I didn't really latch onto her. I didn't really connect with her for a really long time. I knew she was around because she's huge. You know, the kind of the top tier MUAs and YouTubers and influencers that are around. You kind of see them hanging around together. You see them doing a lot of promotional things together, so it's kind of hard not to see Desi. She's phenomenal, but I never really connected with her until she started to document her fertility, and I just found the whole thing incredible. It was so raw, it was so honest, and it showed everything, and in the end she got what she wholly wanted and deserved, and she's just given birth to a baby boy. So yeah, it's a beautiful story. It doesn't always go that way, I know that, but if you're looking for hope, then she is the perfect person. Also has a loving relationship with her husband Stephen. Their editing skills are off the charts. It's very consistent, it's very pretty. Their home is very aesthetically pleasing, it's lovely to see. And yeah, another couple that are just really real and really honest with you on YouTube, and I think that they're the ones that get the likes because it's just honest. So yeah, my number 5 is Desi Perkins, especially if you're looking for hope, fertility treatment, fertility tips, TTC, things like that, anything baby related. My number 6 is a funny one, but I just love them. It is the Radford family. They are a family that are based in the UK. They are 2 parents who have, I think, I need to do a fact check, but I think they have 15 or 16 children. I'm not 100% sure. So they have a lot of children. I think that the average now, especially with lifestyle and society, the average now is 2 children. I mean, I'm a family of 5, and it wouldn't really been, I mean, there was a lot of people like that, like families of 4 or 5 or 6, kind of that kind of realm was normal. Now it's kind of dipped right down. It's just harder, isn't it? It's harder to live, it's harder to live within your means. Everything is so much more expensive. Our expectations are higher, but the Radfords have just taken that statistic and just thrown it out the window and gone, yeah, we're just going to keep going until, you know, basically I'm pretty sure until the doctors said, you know, it's not really safe to have any more now. I'm not 100% sure on that fact either, but I think that's what's kind of been said. So yeah, 16 kids. The reason why I like them and the reason why I would suggest them to you guys is because it is so wholesome. It is so cozy. It is so familiar. And for me, I live away from home. I live away from my parents, and I live away from my brothers and sisters and my family and my friends. So on to number 7. Number 7 is some person that I found recently as well, maybe in the last couple of years, and her name is Helen Anderson. And I probably would say that the main reasons why I love her is for her confidence. She is so confident. Every time I switch her on after her videos, I just feel this burst of energy, and I feel like she gives me the confidence to be exactly who I want to be. And I think in today's society there is a lot of self-doubt. People have a lot of confidence issues, and it's just, it is sad really, but I think that society has a part to play in it, but also you can go through traumatic events. I certainly went through a couple of traumatic events that made me question myself and question my ability to do things and how well I do them. And Helen Anderson is quite clearly ripping up the book and ripping up all the boundaries and saying, no, this is exactly who I am, and everybody is supposed to be different, and everybody's supposed to be themselves, and I'm just over here being myself. And she's a bit of a rocker. She has bright orange hair, which is gorgeous. I really like her because she's an average size too. She really is a similar size, height and weight and things like that as me, I find. So it's really helpful for me when I'm looking for clothes and inspiration and fashion ideas and things like that. So I really would recommend her if you are an average size or if you're lacking in any confidence. I think she's fantastic, and for any fellow YouTubers out there, she is unbelievable at editing, in my opinion, because it's just so seamless and I just love it. And I think that the editing that she has on it, like when she does series like Halloween, like Vlogtober, and Christmas, things like that, she just does it really, really well. And she also is in a band, and I think that her musical kind of influences really make a difference in her videos, because the music and the kind of jingles and the things that she has with it really, really work. And I just think that that is such an art. So yeah, I honestly would, I would really, really recommend her. She's definitely one of my favorites. She does a bit of everything. She does a lot of vlogging. She does a lot of real talks, where she'll just sit in front of the camera and just talk about the subjects that she feels strongly about. She also talks about her relationship quite a lot. Yeah, she just does a bit of everything. A lot of lifestyle. She has the most unique inside of a house I've ever seen. From the outside, it just looks like semi-D, lovely house, like gorgeous. But the inside is just fucking cool. Like, if I lived on my own, I'd definitely have a house like that. Like, just have fucking mental rooms everywhere. But yeah, I really, really, really like her. She's just true to herself, and I just think they're always the people that I admire and that I kind of look to for inspiration, because that's the aim of the game for me, you know, to get to that level of confidence. So yeah, I like Helen. Helen would be one of the ones I'd really, really encourage you guys to watch. Number 8 and 9 I'm going to pop together, and that is Elle Darby and Lucy Carter. These are sisters. I found them kind of roughly around the same time. They are the most beautiful sisters I've ever seen. The gene pool is phenomenal. They're quintessential in the sense that they are beautiful, slim, blonde hair, yeah, lovely smile, all those kind of things. But they're also actually really, really, once you watch them, they're actually really, really normal people. So I just really, really like that about them. They look at every aspect of life, and I think that's why I like them. I can kind of look to them for a lot of things. So makeup tips, tricks and hacks, amazing. Hair, they have a lot of hacks for your hair and how to keep it looking blonde, or how to, I mean, I obviously don't need it, but really cool hairstyles. Fashion, they're really, really into their fashion. They have quite a, in a lot of ways they have a similar fashion sense, so it's really good to look to them. They both have beautiful homes, and they get a lot of inspiration from them, from my home, because it's a very kind of neutral palette, but it has some quirks in it, and I quite like that. You have kind of quirky rooms within it. And Lucy especially likes the floral and plant side of things, which I really, really like. Yeah, for Lucy, she obviously has 4 children, so there's a lot more parenting and conceiving and all those kind of mum type vlogs, which I'm interested in. I know I already mentioned I don't have children, but I just like to be in the know about these things. I'm definitely in that phase of my life. And finally, by no means least, number 10 for my top 10 YouTubers is BusyBees Carys. I first found her through fitness, so on my own fitness journey I found her because she's really, really into gym and weight training for weight loss. So she has a lot of ebooks as well, and she collaborated with Connor Swift quite a lot on creating these workouts and sort of workout programs for people. She does a lot more work on kind of the mental side of things as well, so looking after your mind as well as your body, which I think is great. She more recently talked very openly about her TTC, so her trying to conceive journey, which I was obviously really interested in, because like I said, I'm at that stage in my life where trying to conceive is a real thing that I'm considering in my life. So she kind of gripped me a little bit more with that. But yeah, again, she has very good videos. There's a lot of vlogs, there's a lot of real kind of hauls and quite honest hauls as well. She's a little bit like Demi Donnelly, where she will say if something doesn't look good, she won't just be interested in kind of like the affiliates and all that kind of thing that you would normally see. It's kind of very honest hauls. She does a lot of vlogs on a second channel with her husband, who's James, who's very funny. He has a very dry sense of humour, so I really enjoy seeing them together. Again, they are another couple that I really like together, and they've just bought a house as well. So I've just bought a house, and I bought a house a year ago, so it kind of does, like I said, you'll move, your YouTube loves will change as your life evolves. Certainly when I started watching YouTube, it was more about hair and makeup and lashes and how can I do this and how can I braid my hair and da-da-da. And now it's definitely turned to more confidence, thinking about the mind, thinking about renovations on the house, getting tips and tricks for those types of things. More so that than more about maybe the aesthetic and the appearance side of things. So yeah, that's my top 10, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. There will be many more to come. Like I said, I'm gonna start off my YouTube with this little series of top 10s, and let me tell you, they will not be your average top 10s. Like I said, it is the only top 10s that your life will ever need. I really hope you guys return. I'll be doing another video this week. Please subscribe, please like, and yeah, I can't wait to hopefully create this wonderful community where we can all just chat and have cups of tea and talk about what top 10 I'm going to do next. But yeah, until next time, thank you, bye.